In a startling display of shameless war profiteering, Britain's Defence Secretary has urged the country's sales directors to pack their suitcases, head to Libya, and make a grab for the highly lucrative spoils of war. With Gaddafi's murdered corpse still unburied and lying as a gruesome tourist attraction in a MistrBrit meat store, Philip Hammond, in a BBC interview, bluntly recommended British companies, even British sales directors, to be packing their suitcases and looking to get out to Libya and take part in the reconstruction of that country as soon as they can. After the plundering of those other recent victims of Western neo-imperial aggression, Afghanistan and Iraq, the tried and tested formula of destroying a sovereign nation's infrastructure and then swooping in to win multi-billion-dollar reconstruction contracts should come as a surprise to no one. It's nonetheless startling to hear the British government dispense with standard humanitarian rhetoric and unashamedly green-light British businesses feasting on the freshly slaughtered cadaver of Libya's NATO bomb-devastated infrastructure. As in Iraq, a mutually beneficial relationship between corruptible Libyan politicians and predatory Western development firms is almost guaranteed. This sick war profiteering is made even more objectionable by the fact that our corporatist economic system, where crony capitalism sees corporations and state working hand in hand, requires British taxpayers to fund reconstruction projects and line the pockets of private business. So not only have taxpayers funded the bombs that have killed thousands of innocent Libyans and destroyed the country's infrastructure, estimated at over $1 billion for the US and as high as £1.75 billion for Britain, but they will also be forced to contribute to its rebuilding, boosting the bottom line of the vulturish corporations. As an example of the potential cost, the reconstruction of Iraq had by 2008 cost the US taxpayer more than $100 billion, with millions lost through fraud and unfinished projects. At a time of great economic hardship for many British and American taxpayers, the fact that we're forced to pay for the carnage of the unjustified war in Libya and then subsidise the post-war profit-chasing of private companies is disgraceful. Whilst organised resistance to the political and financial elite is in its infancy, the recent Occupy events offer some small hope that the people are beginning to fight back against the warmongering state and their corporatist cronies. As well as physical occupations, organised tax resistance will be, in my opinion, an important front in the developing battle between the people and the corrupt elite. It's time to make a stand and say no to this grossly immoral insanity.